welcome to this first part of this session. This is actually an introduction to AutoCAD. It's an AutoCAD for beginners. So in this part of this session, we're going to be learning the backgrounds to know some backgrounds about AutoCAD. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is what does the acronym AutoCAD? What does it mean? So AutoCAD actually means automated computer aided design. So literally you are using a software called AutoCAD to do your design. So it's actually a modification from your manual drafting. Now, AutoCAD has a capability for 2D and 3D designs. So you can do your 2D drafting and your 3D modeling with your AutoCAD software. Now, let's look at what are the advantages or the benefits of using your AutoCAD. Now, AutoCAD has a whole lot of advantages. It has a whole lot of benefits. Now, let's start with the accuracy. AutoCAD is a software with a high degree of precision. Now you can do a drafting to a very, very high degree of accuracy. For instance, let's assume you intend to draw a line of 10.2437 degree of accuracy. AutoCAD can do that for you. Or probably you want something higher. You want a decimal place, maybe 10 decimal places. I'm sure your AutoCAD software can do that for you and you have that degree of accuracy. So AutoCAD is a software that gives you that accuracy. Now, another advantage is the speed with which you can do your work. AutoCAD can help you to expedite your design process. Now, there are shortcuts, there are templates, there are blocks that you can use, and all these things can also make your work to be done faster. So when you compare this with using your manual drafting compared to using AutoCAD, now a job that will take you 3-4 days using your manual drafting, with AutoCAD software, you can get the job done within hours. So AutoCAD can expedite your design process. Another advantage that AutoCAD has is its flexibility. Due to this advantage, AutoCAD is being used by different professionals, by mechanical engineers, by product designers, by architects, civil engineers, electrical engineers, and a whole lot. So AutoCAD is very flexible. You can use your drawing tools and your modifying tools. You can use these tools to achieve any kind of designs that you want. Now, because of this flexibility, it has a whole lot of applications. So now the next thing we're going to be looking at now is the applications of AutoCAD. So where is the application of AutoCAD? Who are the professionals and non-professionals that uses AutoCAD? So AutoCAD can be used by professionals and non-professionals. Now it can be used by mechanical engineers for their machine designs. It can also be used by product designs for product designs. Possibly for the design of casing, for the design of kettle, for the design of touch lights and stuff, whatever that comes to your mind, product design. AutoCAD can be used for that. It can be used for interior designs. You want to do your interior designs, fine, you can use AutoCAD. It can be used by civil engineers for road map design, for bridges design. It can be used by electrical engineers for their circuit diagrams. It can also be used by a whole lot of non-professionals. Now, it can be used by a whole lot of other professions. Artists use AutoCAD. Architects use AutoCAD for building designs. It also has the graphics capabilities. It can also be used for graphics design. So AutoCAD has a whole lot of application. Now, the next thing we'll be looking at now is what are the versions of AutoCAD. We have different versions of AutoCAD. The first version was released in December 1982. So ever since then, almost every year you have AutoCAD being released. So from 1982, 1983, 1984, 2000, 2001, 2024, and I can assure you also, I think we recently have a release of another version for 2025. So now the question people do ask is, what version of AutoCAD can I use for my system? So irrespective of the version of AutoCAD that you have, you can still get the job done. But one of the things that I do say, or I do advise, I do give people is, now depends on the capacity of your system, the capabilities of your system, that can help you to determine the version of AutoCAD that you use. For instance, now, if you are having a system with a low configuration, I wouldn't advise you to use 2023-2024 version, because you are going to be having issues with the system, probably it's slow or stuff like that, or the system is hanging. So, but if you are having a 7th generation, a 6th generation system, a 7th generation system, a 5th generation system, so fine, you can use the higher versions. So you can use 2023, 2024 on the 7th generation system. It's going to work fine. So now, depending on the capabilities of your system, that can help you to decide on what versions of AutoCAD that you can install in your system. Now, good, let's get started. So whether you're a professional or a non-professional, you can use AutoCAD. Now with this, in this session, this training session will help you to learn how to use the software and become a master in it. So I wish to see you in the next session. So stay tuned and I see you in the next session. Thank you.